Consider that one of his hands represents God and the other represents you, Brother Abelio. This one loop represents the bond that's made with God when we're baptized and confirmed. And again, see how easy it is for you to move away from God. Move those arms apart. Don't break the covenant. They just... Also, check and see how easy it is for you to slip a hand out of the covenantal bond. Now put it back. Now Sister Renlund will loop the band twice around the wrists of Sister Frances again. The two loops represent making two covenants, baptism and the endowment. For simplicity, I'm grouping the 5 covenants in the endowment as one. Sister Frances, see how easy it is you to move away from God. Stretch those apart. And check and see how easy it is for you to slip a hand out of the covenantal bond. And now put them back. Help her, Ruth. When we've been both baptized and endowed, we have less risk of wandering away from God. Finally, Sister Renlund will loop the band 3 times around Sister McConlogue's wrists. This represents adding the sealing to a spouse to the covenants of baptism and the endowment. Now, compared to Sister Frances, it's even harder for Sister McConlogue to move away from God. It's also harder for her to slip her hand out and separate herself from God. Now put her back, Ruth. When we add the sealing of a spouse to baptism and the endowment, we further decrease our risk to separate ourselves from God because the bond is stronger and draws us closer. In other words, making multiple covenants along the covenant path helps us mature in our discipleship.